Yeah.
Good. How are you?
Good. Did you get any rest?
Tried. I
Tried?
had trouble sleeping last night. Got up super early to get to the plane, so.
Yeah. I didn't have trouble sleeping at all last night. The 2 nights before I did. I
Yeah.
didn't like sleeping while I was in Florida.
Yeah, me either.
Hi, Jessica. Jessica does not want to be on the stream today. She's going to hang out with us. Yeah, she's hanging out. She's not participating. Hey, Josh, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for everything over the weekend, man. You were awesome. Making sure we found a place to eat.
Yeah. Took care of us down there.
Yep, and he got my package. He's going to get it taped up and sent back to me. Hey, Anthony, how are you? You had a rough day Saturday, buddy. I was surprised. I thought you were going to be in the top 8. Andrew. Thank you, sir. Andrew says great performances.
Nice.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Andrew.
much. Hey, Goof, how are ya? I seen that you put up a video. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I will. Maybe I'll listen to it on the way home tonight. Congrats on the top 8 and the top 4 finishes, says the Goof.
Nice. Thank you.
Eric, good to see you, buddy. Joe Peters, how are ya? It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was glad we got to 16. I was a little concerned. At one time, we thought we were going to hit 20. And then all of a sudden, we start crossing names off the list.
Yeah, I think a few guys came to just kind of hang out and trade and whatnot.
Yeah. Ricky. We got some nice cards.
Yeah, we did. Wasn't expecting that.
Hey, Lawrence. Nora, you did awesome, Lawrence says.
Lawrence? Oh, thanks, Lawrence.
Lawrence, we got some goodies for you, too. So,
Yeah.
did you say you're not going to be in Canada?
What?
I'll bring it up whenever. Joe Peter says, glad to see that Neuron on the stream. You know, they weren't going to let me play Neuron on my own stream.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I went to them before the last round started, and I said, look, I'm going to play on the stream this.
Yeah.
And they said, well, we'll just have to see how it works out. And I said, no, I'm playing on the stream. You move whoever was seated on that table to another table.
Yeah.
I'm playing on the stream. And then I had to play back to back, because then I played, that was the last game of Swiss.
Oh, right.
Then I played you.
Yeah.
And I wish I hadn't. All right, Lawrence, I'll bring your cards to PAX for sure. Anthony's, hey, Howard, how are you? Jumping all over the place. Josh says, Ricky, if you're watching this on double speed, you'll get ahead of us and see the future stream. Yeah, Ricky, slow down a little bit. And Patty Crypto says, congratulations, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Anthony said, I had some bad luck in a couple of games. Maybe I'll make it next time. I'll be disappointed if you don't. You're coming to Canada, right? Howard says, well done, fellas. Well, thank you, Howard.
Thanks.
We had a whole lot of fun.
Anthony's not coming to...
Canada?
No, I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
He's already taken on so much time.
Oh, yes, I do remember him saying that.
That's
Well, he had a
unfortunate.
great day.
Yeah. All right. Ricky says there's a chance he'll make Philly.
Nice.
Okay, we'll be looking for you. We did have a lot of fun, and we had a good weekend.
Yeah.
The 3 of us.
Yeah, it was
we
fun.
just got to get Corey to play real decks.
Yeah.
He did good with the Time Traveler, though. I mean, as well as I would expect.
Yeah.
And he made it a different deck by taking out Moriarty and putting on Mr. Fantastic at the last minute.
Yeah.
So he did not get to play test that very well.
Definitely got better.
Yeah. And he was explaining some of the things to me and Jessica about issues that came up that he hadn't had come up in this short amount of time he play tested. So there's room for change. Hey, John, how are you? Anthony says, no Canada, but I'll be at Boston and Philly. Good.
Nice.
And then that'll wrap up the year until we get to the Nats. Still no word on the Nats. So, guys, whenever you post, make sure you hashtag Nats for Columbus. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I gotta bring
Let's
it here.
tell them. Yep, we're coming to Columbus. The Goof says, boo to the real deck talk. It's fun trying out something different. Oh, come on, Goof. I played Neuron. I mean, that was pretty different. Corey, we tried to tell him, but he wanted to prove us wrong.
Yeah, I think it was good. It was just too situational. I think The draws had to be right, and
Well,
who he was playing had to be right.
you know, Time Traveler with that discard, one place card on all three frontline
Yeah.
characters can be huge.
Yeah.
And then just negating events is pretty huge in the legacy format.
Mm-hmm.
In the modern, it's not that big of a deal because we don't have any
Yeah.
events that are just crushing. Although against him, and with that deck, intellect icons do not count toward venture total this battle.
Yeah.
That would crush that deck. So it's a good thing that he would have it. But if he'd have put Mr. Fantastic on there earlier and play tested it for 2 or 3 weeks, he'd have probably done better.
Could have sorted some stuff out.
Yeah. Hey Keith, how are ya? Congratulations, man. You had a good weekend too. Howard's asking when Boston is. Is that the first weekend of November? November 4th or 5th, I think. John's in here. He'll let us know here in a minute.
I should be able to find
What's
out
the
pretty
first
quick.
Saturday of November?
I think it's the second, first or second.
Oh, there it is. I was looking for my calendar on my.
November 1st is Saturday.
Oh,
First
So-
and second.
so is it the 1st or the 8th? Now we got to wait on John to tell us. Howard says all Doug was missing was long shot in his deck. You know, somebody said that at the D? Yeah. And I said, well, I started out with King Arthur, and I was +7. But I had to take King Arthur off and get that 8 on there.
Yeah.
Phil Keffer's deck is something I never saw coming. Boston is November 8th.
Nice.
Okay.
I tried to check, but cardio's down right now, so.
You got to be kidding me.
Nope. It's not working.
Is it because of the Amazon
I
servers?
assume so,
Hey,
yeah.
we'll blame it on Amazon. They
Totally
took down
Amazon
half
fault.
the country today.
Yeah.
Yep, Howard's right. It was the 8th. Andrew says Keffer and Ty's decks were both just incredible.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to watch that game yet. There was a lot going on at the tournament, so I didn't sit there and watch it.
We were opening a box of mission control at the time.
Yeah, we were having a ball with that, weren't we?
Yeah.
That was fun. We pulled 2 power mimics.
Yeah, we
A
did.
lot of people were jealous about that.
3 power mimics.
There's a third one?
Yeah.
Holy cow, how'd we miss that?
Maybe because I gave it to
What?
Oh, Felipe.
All right, we'll let it slide.
Andrew says it's because of Amazon servers. My work processing info isn't working all day either. I couldn't do payroll today. I couldn't do payroll today either until like 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. It finally came back up. So I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but they better fix that.
Yeah.
I chose Blue Beetle over Long Shot. One, I wanted to play the Outback, but I loved Blue Beetle's card. Opponent must discard all place universe cards.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So I figured I'd be facing a lot of teamworks and a lot of allies. You know, 7 games, 8 games with that deck, I didn't get to play that card one time. So I ran 2 of them in the deck and never got to play either one. I was disappointed with that. Had a lot of bad luck. I had Derek beat after the first 2 hands, and then the third hand, I was ready to try and wrap it up, and I discarded 4 cards. So that just
That's
crushed me.
unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah. The next hand I discarded 2, and he ventured for the win on that end, I think. Andrew says you. Oh, did I play it on stream and it got negated? Yeah. Well, let's see. Oh, that was against Diego. Yeah, I did get it off on him, and then he negated it. But I was trying to pull that negate out earlier, and he wouldn't play it. Hey, Phil, how are you? Phil says, glad you enjoyed the deck. I've been working on figuring out Cthulhu all year.
No, I think
Well,
you did.
keep trying, Phil. Maybe you'll get there.
Oh.
Blue Beetle is trouble, Keith. Yeah, not a lot of trouble, but it is trouble. I probably could have made a better Neron deck, but Jesse messaged me, and he said, how do you come up with a deck like that? I said, get it. Oh, a gnat flying around. I really started, like I said, with King Arthur and the other 3 characters, and I just felt like Neron would be really cool to put on the deck. So I swapped him in for King Arthur, just to play something different.
Yeah.
I heard Phil told me he was coming with a fun deck, so I thought he was going to play something fun.
Juggernaut was pretty fun.
Yeah, he had a lot of fun with it, didn't he?
I bet, yeah.
I faced Keith was playing Juggernaut too, right? So
Yeah.
I faced a couple of them. And Andrew's asking Phil, how many Morgan 3s did you run? 2 or 3? I wouldn't know. I never played him. Did he play a bunch of those against you?
I feel like it was 2. I feel like I've seen him more than once each game I played him, but just can't remember.
You got to play him twice.
I did get to play him twice. Which,
1-on-1 against him.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was being up on me, though.
Yeah. Well, you beat him 1 game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That game that Tyler played against you was just incredible.
Yeah. I wish
It
that
just
was
shows
on the
the
stream.
power of the Onslaught Citadel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phil says he was running enough of them, just enough. He says, ha ha, true, not a lot of trouble. Depends on context. Had to get Neron first. I don't know. Obviously, you take out my 7 and 8 power grid if you get Neron, but getting rid of that +2 to venture could be a big one too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll ever do it again. It was fun.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And my goal was just to make the top 8 for Player of the Year points. Then whatever happens after that.
Yeah.
And then I ran into you and just got mollywopped. And if you're wondering what mollywopped means, he went 2, 2, and 3. And I went home. I was out of the tournament.
Yeah.
Keith says, yep, Juggernaut. That was Marcel's suggestion. He had a lot of great advice to get my deck playing better.
Nice.
Andrew says they're also usable to play a KO teammate special in addition to Cthulhu's 11. I love Morgan. Yeah, you had her up pretty high in your ratings of the new characters, didn't you? She's good. There's no doubt about it. Hi says, I'm just waiting for Tyler to convert my spreadsheet to PDF, and I will be posting the latest Play of the Year results. There are 5 players still in the running: Phil, Derek, Justin, Tyler, and Doug. All right. We're all pretty close in points, huh? All I know is Justin had 30.
Wow.
And I don't even remember what I had. I think I had 16, or did I have less than that? I don't remember. And we got one more event. And that one, I'm not bringing a fun deck. I'm playing to win that one.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Canada this weekend. You coming?
Yeah, I'll be there. Very excited.
We're going to play to win that one too.
Yeah, that's the goal.
The deck you were just playing was very, very good.
Thanks. Yeah. You too.
Mine's all right. I just need to fine tune it a little bit, I think. I might not even play it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It can be good, but it's got its weak spots.
Yeah.
And you chose what you thought would be the weak spot. I think I would have went on the other side of the table.
Yeah, the thing is, once I went, yeah, I should have went on the other side, but just I knew once that character fell, it was kind of be downhill from there.
Yeah.
So.
But it took you to the power pack.
Yeah.
And you could have won a hand sooner if you'd have ventured a little higher, but you earned it. Hey, Marcel, how are you? Oh, Phil says, I should have 40. Derek, 36. Justin, 30. Doug, 28. Not sure about Tyler. 40? Woo!
Wow.
Phil might get it. Would that be back-to-back years, or did Miller win it last year? I can't remember. Could be another year of the Phils.
Yeah.
Derek with 36. I got 28 after only playing in 2 events.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Goof says, I'm going to start taking everyone's advice and start testing my PAX deck. Last few tournaments, my deck came in unplayed.
Wow.
Interesting
Risky.
goof. Yeah, he should play test it a little bit. I don't know that Marcel and Phil play test a lot of their decks. I don't. Maybe they do it against each other. That's all we do. Leading
Yeah.
up to an event, we just play the same deck over and over and over again, fine tune it, or swap it out. Like, this deck ain't going to cut it, move on to something else. But Canada should be fun. I wonder how many they'll get. They will hit 40?
Yeah, I think so.
40. Man,
Just about, I think it'll be right there, like 38, 40.
that'd be awesome. Andrew says, I also have a bad habit of not. Howard says, Nor, Ty told me what happened in your game against Tim. Tell the world what happened. It's hilarious.
Gosh, I don't even want to. Yeah, it was just so crazy. I knew because I had played Tide before. I beat him the first time. And with him playing a Sleption, I just knew that I had to beat him in 3 hands, 4 maybe. Because once that deck gets going, it's downhill for me. So I went 4-3, ventured for the win on the second hand. Couldn't get there. I was going to lose a character, and I didn't think I was going to win venture, so I had to leave.
Oh, no.
So we keep playing. I have to concede out a hand after that, and we get to the last hand, and he ventures 5. Gives me 3 cards. One of them I think was a dupe. He had locked out the mummy. He said I have to. I don't remember what the card is called, but I can't attack mummy until Shadow King dies.
Yeah, all the attacks were shifted to Shadow King.
Yeah. So I went after Mephisto, killed Mephisto, and then I had to go after Shadow King after that. Managing his hits on me, just keeping people alive. And I eventually just ran out of cards. He did not kill Heroes for Hire, and I could not kill Shadow King. So at the end, he played. I don't know the names of the cards.
We played the Holocaust Tuck on Shadow King and tucked them all, right? Oh, no. He played Merciless Conqueror and killed him.
He killed him.
Yeah, he killed him with Merciless Conqueror. Right, Andrew. He had cannon fodder on the mummy,
Cannon fodder.
pushing everything on Shadow King. Then he played Merciless Conqueror and killed
Shadow King.
Shadow King, who
With
had
8.
18 points of venture on him.
Yeah.
Then he played Post on Heroes for Hire and pulled all the hits on Heroes for Hire permanent record out into current battle. And that was another 18 points of venture.
Yeah.
So it was a 36-point swing in venture.
Yeah, it was crazy. He had 2 cards left, and I was up like 40-3 or something. I mean, it was something crazy. I was up so much on venture, and I was like, I don't care what 2 cards you have left. There's no way you win this venture. And he did it. He got it.
I don't know what the total venture was at the end. Would you have? But you lost 16, so you must have like 24, and then he got pulled out another 16 or whatever. And Ty ended up with 2 cards left, but they were both Mephistos. And
Yeah.
Corey and I were watching the game, and Corey said, Ty's got 5 cards left. What's he even thinking about? And I said, well, I think he's thinking so much because a couple of those cards are Mephistos. And so he doesn't have as many to play as it looks like he does. So he's just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And you had a Holocaust placed.
I had a Holocaust placed. I should have held it to keep the negate. Should have passed with it placed. But who would have known he was going to do that? I mean, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
He tried to negate my 8 multi from Scarlet Witch, and I was like 8 points of venture. He ventured for the win. I was like, all right, I'll negate that.
Yeah.
I didn't let him remove it. Retrospect, I probably should have.
Well,
But who would have known? I mean,
right.
It's crazy.
He wouldn't have been able to KO him, or he wouldn't have been able to pull all of them out on Heroes for Hire. But that was really your first go-around against Onslaught Sitter, right?
Yeah, I've never played against it.
Yeah, so you didn't really even know what's in there.
Yeah.
Phil always built that one and played it a lot, but we haven't played it much here. And I don't even have one built. And I thought I might build one to play with the Neuron deck. And I never even got around to building it. But it's pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The Onslaught Citadel back in the day is what made everyone say, I have to play a negate. If you're not playing a negate frontline character against Onslaught Citadel, back in the day, you just got thumped. Ty is amazing at baiting his opponents to do whatever he wants them to do. He calls it dragging them out to deep, unfamiliar waters. Yeah, if you'd had a couple more cards and just stalled it a little and make him try and KO him a little bit faster, but you were out of cards.
Yeah, and I had already played him, so I knew like what his goal was. He's with his deck. He was just, I don't know if I should say how much, but he was just kind of managing hits, waiting for me to run out of cards, and then once he does, he just lets loose. He lets his cards do. He can remove and draw and attack and draw, and so he can just get going, and you can't do anything about it because you're out of cards. You either let people die, or you concede, or you just end up losing. But
yeah. And when he's ventured for the win, you can't concede. You just got to sit there and take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my best chance to win that game was try to go 7 in the first hand.
Holy cow.
He duped 2 cards and then placed a teammate avoid a power card and draw, and then placed a avoidance special and draw. So he duped 2 cards, then another 2 cards that I was not going to let him play unless he put out cannon fodder. And so I went 4, but maybe I should have went more aggressive.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe. Okay.
I had a playable teamwork, an ally into a chain. I had some good stuff, but
well, that's the way it goes sometimes.
yeah. I mean, he's a great player. He played it perfectly. So,
And it's like my game against you. There's nothing I could do. You know, just sit there and watch you win missions.
yeah.
And the very first hand against Derek, I got my event. No 1 per decks could be played. He drew 5 1 per decks. And it's like, oh.
Gosh, that's unfortunate.
And so I think I went 4, and he didn't even draw. He said, I'm out.
Fair
so
enough.
I should have went 6. Maybe I'd have won the game. But I also had 2 1 per decks, though. I only have, I think, 3 in the whole deck. I run 2 multi-powers, and then the Wonder Woman 9. And Blue Beetle doesn't have a 1 per deck.
Oh.
And so that was kind of cool. But if I had Invisible Woman's 9. Oh, and I duped the 9 or less on Invisible Woman again, I think. But, and he went second, so I didn't get to redraw for that. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And John says, don't feel too bad. History indicates that Ty is the best Onslaught Citadel player ever. Maybe right now, Phil Keffer's really in love with Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Come on, Phil, why don't you put it out there? We know Power Mimic's the best card in the game now, right? You proved it. I think the best thing I saw you Power Mimic all weekend was against Felipe. You Power Mimicked Cthulhu's -5 to KO.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He had 3 frontline characters. 2 of them were, one was at 10 and one was at 13 points. And then he lost 2 characters just by Power Mimicking that card. I just posted a photo on the Now page in honor of Ty's victory.
Oh, nice.
Oh, did you? Well, we need to look at that and see what it is, because we don't know. And I'm having trouble getting post approved on the other Facebook page. So I kind of quit posting over there, I think. Oh, the Cannon Fodder original artwork. Nice
That's
card.
awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. Yep, love that card. It is so nasty in tournament play. Power Mimic is much better if you have Barsoom.
What do you power mimic with Barcelona?
The grid enhancers.
Oh.
He took Morph has a card that allows you to take the stats of another character,
Right. Yeah.
and so he took the stats of Cthulhu. That was pretty funny too.
Yeah. Phil did that to me. I had him. I killed everybody except for Morgan Le Fay. She had like 2 hits on her or something. Maybe 1 or 2 hits on her. And I was like, oh, I got the game won. And then he played Morph, increased Morgan Le Fay stats to match Spawn stats, and was dragging me to the power pack. And I was like, I might lose this game. I have all my heroes, and he has Morgan Le Fay. He might beat me.
That's funny.
Only Phil could pull this out right now.
Yeah, and then you got to draw a card because of Barsoom.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
it's crazy.
Yep. Traveling Goof says, yeah, the Barsoom pairing is great, especially with Cthulhu. I have another Barsoom deck that has Morph in it for that reason. Oh, I love Morph. Power Mimics, gonna go through the roof. You guys better buy yours while you can. Go to Larry's page, see if he's got any available. I don't know what he's selling them for right now, but they can't be too much. He hasn't raised the price on them yet. Ban the Reaper while you're at it.
Yeah, seriously. Got Reaper today for the first time in a while because we've been playing Legacy. Got Reaper twice. Each game I couldn't defend it. How frustrating it is.
Yeah. It's a nasty card. Yep. He's got 17 of them left on Larry's site, guys. 50 cents a piece. Make sure you go out there and get yours. NTO. Thank you. I want to just say real quick, thank you to everybody who participated in Larry's raffle. Yeah. They raised over $5,000, I believe it was, for Phil's family. And you guys are just awesome. Thank you so much for participating. A lot of the people that won stuff weren't there, and Larry's going to make sure they get their stuff. But that was so awesome. There was some great stuff in the raffle too.
Yeah.
Did you win the mission control?
I won the mission control box. Yeah.
You and Jessica, because you put you in together. That was so funny.
Yeah.
And that was fun opening that. And then Corey got the original Overpower box.
Couldn't convince him to let us open it.
And then I got an MOE set and a Marvel set.
Yeah.
And so we did pretty good.
Yeah.
That was fun. Larry did a great job. I wasn't a big fan of the venue. I didn't think the employees were really all that nice.
Yeah.
They weren't real helpful. They just seemed to want to do their job and not take care of customers.
Yeah.
So if they were breaking cards and sorting, that's what they wanted to do, break cards and sort.
Yeah.
But it was great to go to Florida. It was very humid that first night, and after that, it wasn't too bad. I think the venue was big enough. We weren't overcrowded. They had a lot of players in there playing other games all day Saturday.
Yeah.
Anthony says, I gotta run. It's dinner time. Good luck in Toronto. Thank you, my friend. We will see you soon. We'll do this again next Monday.
Hopefully after a few wins.
Yeah, hopefully. You know, I gotta ask somebody in Toronto. I wonder if they'll let me stream games. I think Ron will let me stream.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know who from Lazarus is going to be there, but we had a nice stream from this venue, so it wasn't too loud around us that you couldn't hear the players, I guess.
Nice.
Did you watch any from the stream?
I didn't. I'm going to go back and watch, especially that finals match.
Yeah.
Probably all the top 8 matches I'll watch.
Yeah. Phil says, it's not because you power mimic that card. Power mimic gets worse as place cards disappear. Yes. Since you can now go for an 8 power card, if you don't have a good power mimic target, you can hold it longer.
Nice.
Yeah. I just love the flexibility power mimic gives you. But you're right. The more cards get played, the less choices you have. And there are times when there's nothing there to power mimic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I was playing Corey and he had a draw 3 placed. I power mimicked his draw 3, drew it, and then he tried to do the draw 3 and I negated it.
Oh.
So I used his draw 3 and he didn't use his own. It was hilarious.
Yep. I love the power mimic. I hear there's a power mimic light maybe coming out of Invincible. So we shall see.
say that?
You say what?
Yeah.
My name is Joe. I'm allowed to say things like that. When are we getting Invincible? Now, probably not till March. February or March. I bet it's March.
Yeah, every time I ask somebody, it gets pushed back. I heard Christmas at the beginning, and then it went
Oh.
from Christmas to New Year's to late January to February.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever Christmas. That was me talking. It's like trying to get it into my store before Christmas is what I really want. John says, Doug, if you want to stream in Boston, we have 2 tables, 2 and 2 set up in a fairly quiet back room. Deal. Thank you,
Nice.
John. I will bring the equipment. We're flying to Boston. What I'll probably do, John, is what I did for the Florida event. I will ship you my phone stand, and I'll just include a return label inside there and ship it back home afterwards. So that's great. I will stream. You got it. Looking forward to it. And especially if it's quiet when you can hear the players, you don't need commentary.
Yeah.
So that's great. So we stream in Boston. And then what's the last one? Got Boston, Toronto.
PAX.
Oh, PAX. Yeah, I'll try to stream in PAX.
Yeah. Need to buy my ticket for that.
You ain't bought a ticket yet?
No.
What are you waiting for?
I can't tell you.
That was the one you weren't going to go to, right? Or is that the one Jessica
That's
wasn't
the one
going to
Jessica didn't want to go to.
go? Yeah, and now she is.
It's a good question.
John says he's only heard January or February for Invincible. Goof says, awesome. I really appreciate when you guys set up the streams. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
We had quite a few views on both streams Saturday, which was really cool. The 7 rounds of Swiss had 134, I think it was, and 107 people watched the last 3 games. So that's even more impressive.
Yeah.
They tuned in at the end.
That's awesome.
Yep. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Hey, how are you?
Jessica says hi. But yeah, I love streaming it too. And we keep learning new and better ways to do things.
Yeah.
And I told Tyler that the table that is streaming should not have a table number. And then you just pluck someone off another table and say, go to the stream table.
I agree.
And then that way, because Anthony was on the stream the first 3 games.
Yeah.
And it's like it was on table 1. It's like, okay, we got to fix that. Not that we don't like to see Anthony play, but we just need a little variety.
Yeah.
Howard says the quality of the live stream on Saturday was really good. That's awesome to hear.
that's great.
Thank you. And Doug says, I heard January and February too. Hi, Doug. How are you? And John says, send to the store address, attention me, and I'll keep it in my locker for you. You got it. I will send it out sometime after the Canadian regional. We're driving to that, so I can just throw it in my car and take it. And
Yeah.
if I don't get to stream it, nothing hurt. Oh, Lawrence, thank you. It was the best live stream of a tournament you've done yet. It was great. Well,
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. All right, now I really got to go back and watch a couple of them.
Yeah.
See, just what made it so much better. I was afraid we'd pick up a lot of the background noise, but maybe it didn't. So super.
Yeah, I like the natural ones where there's no commentary. I'd rather hear the players banter back and forth more than the
Yeah.
commentary of somebody that maybe wasn't there. Or whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of banter back and forth, I think Phil and Ty did that a lot in that
Oh, did they?
championship game.
I'll definitely have to watch it
That's
then.
one of the reasons it took so long. Besides the fact there was no time limit. So Andrew says, it was awesome to hear the players banter and talk throughout as well. Thank you, Andrew. Now I really want to go listen to them and just see what that was about. It was fun. I had no complaints about the event overall.
Me either. It was a great time. Yeah.
It's not that the venue was bad. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. Their snack selection was pretty bad.
Yeah. But with the Publix like 2 stores down, it was
Right.
pretty nice.
That's what
yeah.
Corey said. Well, they're not coming in here to get snacks. They're going over there. It's
Yeah.
like, well, I would buy from the store. I wouldn't walk over
Yeah.
there. I would support the store. But
I got 2 king size cups.
just get 2 king size. I bought one.
Yeah, we kept trying to get drinks from there too. They had water and
Yeah,
Coke and
I bought a
You
lot.
had to roll it like $1.
Yeah, I bought a lot of the drinks.
Yeah.
Celsius, and or I think it was Celsius.
Yeah, you gotta go on.
Alani, a couple of times. 3
What?
times maybe.
3.
What? But it was good. There was a lot of good places to eat around there. We had a Wendy's drive-thru up twice on the way home.
Yeah.
Phil says, I totally agree. Hearing the banter is great. Yeah, it adds to it, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Lauren says the image was perfect and it was easy to hear both players. Man, that is so awesome. Howard says, I would suggest that plain blue play mats be used for the live stream. The colored ones tend to wash out the cards.
Hmm.
The plain blue. Is that what?
We got the power of
Is that what we were using? No.
We were using
we
the
had
Zorro.
Minas.
It was the Zorros.
Oh, the Zorros. Okay.
Which could look.
All right. We'll bring some plain blue with us from now on. Andrew says commentary is also awesome. Love hearing the pros get excited about plays, pointing out stuff, and getting happily surprised by big moments they didn't expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like watching. I like watching esports.
That's hilarious.
Oh, so you're the guy who watches that. All right. Phil says having both options would be cool. And Andrew says he agrees with you, Phil. John says we're in the same building as a 7-Eleven, so we have drinks but no snacks at Pandemonium. All right, well, we'll buy all our drinks from you and then walk over to the 7-Eleven for snacks. And sometimes, we do buy a lot of snacks. John, are we doing anything on Friday night at your place? We're flying in. Did we buy our tickets to that one yet?
Boston?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to Boston.
What?
Unfortunately.
Is Jessica going to Boston?
I don't know.
Oh, man, you guys got me so confused. Yeah, I forgot. You each had one event left that you weren't going to go to.
Yeah.
But I thought you changed your minds and you were going to all of them. So I'm not trying to cause trouble here. I'm just, really.
I think the plan is the last 2 moderns, because we can drive to them, PAX and Toronto. I think Boston's off the table. I don't have enough PTO left.
That's what I asked Corey.
Yeah.
I said, I think Nor may not be able to get the day off.
Yeah, I'm already rolling over negative, so.
Work from the car or work from the plane.
Probably a good idea.
Work from the car on one of them. You don't have to take PTO off, and then you can take PTO time for the one that you need to fly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We can make it work. Hey, Ben, how are you, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Ben actually finished 9th. Was really wanting that Nats bid, and
I think he got it.
He did get it.
Yeah.
He was thrilled to find out. He thought because he didn't finish in the top 8, he wouldn't get it, and he was thrilled to find out that it got passed down because the guys above him already had the bids. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
he is in.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. That's probably how Scott Flynn will get one. It'll just get passed down to him. He's not listening, so I can talk bad about him. Patty Crypto says, been wondering if there's anything planned for Friday before PAX or if I should try to find a local spot for something. As far as I know, Patrick, nothing is going on Friday before PAX. I'm not buying a badge for Friday. I only bought a Saturday only badge. And I think Joe posted in one of the Facebook groups yesterday that they don't have anything planned on Friday, but you could double check me on that, follow it up. And if you do something at a different venue during PAX, we might, Coy wants to kind of get in fairly early. But if you find something, let us know. Howard says that game was a masterclass and should be overlaid with commentary and showcased for overpower marketing. He's talking about Phil and Tyler's game. Howard, if they want the video file for that, I will gladly give it to them. John says Friday all-day drafts. All-day drafts? and I'll
Wow.
happily run modern 8-mans, noon to 10, fire as field. Woohoo! We go play a lot of modern that day. Yeah, Phil Kevers said it was probably passed down a lot. Some guys probably don't know. Yeah, I guess we should be announcing that before the event even starts. How many are going to be?
Yeah.
You don't know how many are going to be passed down, but let everyone know that they will be passed down. If a player has already got one invite, he can only get one, and it doesn't just go away when he wins the second one. It gets passed down in that event that he got the second one in to the next player.
Yeah, an updated list would be great.
We saw an updated list after the OK Shootout, right?
Yeah.
It listed everybody who won, all 8 of us.
9. I didn't top 8, and I got my.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you
There's
got
9
the
of us
very
on that
first
list?
Nats bid.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
way. Yeah.
There's 9 of us on there.
Yeah. And we haven't seen anything since.
Nope. Once it got to the double digits, it got tricky.
Hey, Tyler, can you get on that for us? It's not like you have anything else to do, right?
Not busy enough, huh?
Yeah. He's been taking too many days off. I mean, he's got time to go play in a tournament. He's got time to update the list. Oh, man. All right, we'll start talking about that more, Phil. That's a good point. The Goof says, I think we need to find an LGS for Friday before PAX and grab some tables. I don't want to get another badge because I want to see the city during the day. Goof, you're going to love Philadelphia. There are so many historical sites to see. So much fun. We used to go to Wizard World Philadelphia. And then after the Comic-Con, we'd go look out some of the sites. And yes, it is a great city. John says, draft will give a prize packs for each entry. Second place gets something. And first place gets 2.
Nice.
We also give out a pack of VRB per match win.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of prize packs, Larry did not get his. Who's going to... Ty said he would hook him up with prize packs and then send them out.
Nice.
So if anybody won prize packs, Larry's still going to hook you up at some point. He said he's going to include them in your next order because all you guys order from him anyways. And if Tyler doesn't have enough to send Larry, I will make up the difference. But Larry said, fortunately, Ohio took the top 3 spots on Friday night to win most of the prize packs. So he doesn't have to send out too many.
Yeah.
And in case you didn't know, I won the draft on Friday night. Nor got second.
Yeah.
Jessica got third.
Tell them about that teammate.
Okay. During the draft, Nor and I were actually in the same pod drafting. And I got 2 King Arthurs in my deck.
Yeah.
And so, of course, I played both Teammate Avoids and his 2 4 or less. And in one hand, I duped the 2 4 or less. And Jessica looked at me like, how'd you get a second one? She goes, oh, you got 2 stacks of King Arthur? And I said, yeah. So she didn't even think about the Teammate Avoid until I played one. And then I think she attacked Zeus. Was it Zeus?
Yeah, I attacked Zeus, and then you threw a lightning bolt and killed a character, and then used Gemini. And I thought you went to go get the lightning bolt, even though it was on my character for current battle venture. And you went and got the teammate avoid. And I let you use it a second time. And then after you duped the 4 or less, I let you use the second one again. So I let you use the teammate avoid 3 times.
That was so nice of you.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. The first, I don't remember. I played one of the new guys in the first game. Second game, I played Larry. And then the third game, I played Jessica. And then I played you in the finals.
Yeah.
And what did you let me play twice? Did you let me play the lightning bolt twice with Gemini?
I think you played.
I can't remember.
No, I made you discard it. Then you Gemini'd for it,
Oh.
and then I conceded
Yeah,
before you
right.
played it.
Yeah, but you let me do something with Heavy as the Head.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
I don't remember what I went.
Something.
Oh, I went and got the lightning bolt because it's not a 1 per deck. So I can go with Heavy as the Head. I can go get lightning bolts. That was
That's
fun.
crazy.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, Howard. We'll see you, buddy. Talk to you next week.
I think Lawrence said something. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I got a little distracted by talking about that draft. Lawrence says, Nora, you should get your PAX pass soon because they typically sell out a few weeks before the convention. Don't wait till the last minute.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, they will sell out.
All right, I guess we'll buy it tonight.
Andrew says, our flight lands at 6 a.m. Friday morning. We'll definitely need some more sleep that day. Uh-huh. We'll keep you up as much as we can. And John says, Playmat has been confirmed as alternate art Cthulhu. Thanks, John. Yeah, we heard that. We heard that rumor over the weekend. Disappointing. There's no King Arthur. I got a plan.
Nice.
And we're going to back it up. We'll see what we can do. Ben says, that made my day, finding out he got that passed down. And Doug Taylor says, Doug, have you warmed up to draft? Not at all. But we did have fun Friday night.
Yeah.
That was the very first time I've ever had fun playing drafts.
Yeah.
And our intent, all four of us, was to go support Larry by paying for the draft, get in, participate in the draft, play the first game, drop it, and go home. Go back to the Airbnb. But all three of us won. I think even Corey won the first game. And we didn't want to drop after winning, so we just kept playing. So it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, I'd still rather play sealed though.
Yes, much rather. Ricky says, okay, I just booked for PAX. See you all there. Awesome,
Nice.
Ricky. And then Keith says, tell us about your draft decks, you three. And then he also says, man, I've done so badly in both drafts that I played. Draft goes completely over my head at this point. Well, with the draft, you get to play any character that you draft. You can only play one of each character. But if you draft 2 King Arthurs or whatever, like I did, you can play 2 sets of specials. Who did I have? I had King Arthur, Zeus,
Wicked Witch.
Wicked Witch. I don't even remember who was in reserve.
I don't think it matters.
It didn't matter. And every time I got in any trouble, the Wicked Witch would come to the rescue with that. What's that card called, Jessica?
Harness the wind.
Harness the Wind. And I'm just moving hits wherever I want them to go and throwing mine where you need to defend them. So it was fun. You don't have to have a power grid that lines up that much in a draft. You can.
Yeah.
It obviously helps, but you can get by with like the highest grid that they all share is a 5. It's not too much of a problem. Andrew says, which is so good. That card is actually called Harness the Game. It is a good card.
I'll have to play her on a deck.
Yeah. Well, you might as well since you put her on your deck list Saturday.
Yeah, that was a mistake on my part.
I don't even know why you were thinking about the Wicked Witch.
I haven't played Legacy in so long.
Yeah, but you haven't ever played the Wicked Witch either.
That's a good point.
Think of which.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's the witch.
Yeah.
Should have just wrote witch.
That was hilarious. What was your deck?
My deck was, I copped out. I played Zorro, Robin Hood, Tarzan with Mina in reserve.
Yeah.
I ended up getting Robin Hood's discard a place card and draw 2. So I had that, plus I had his other just regular discard 1 card, and then I had Mina's discard from reserve. And so my goal was just to make you discard your best stuff.
Yeah.
It worked out for the most part.
Well, against me, I took Robin Hood out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got smashed. But Jessica, what was your deck? Do you remember?
Deja, Leonidas, 3 Musketeers,
Yeah.
and I had an Angry Mob in reserve because I pulled a teamwork for them, and I placed their one deck, the multi character.
Yeah.
Angry Mob, that is.
Yeah, I think I took Deja out really quick against you, didn't I? Is that what I did?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had a teamwork for Mina. So I had a teamwork for her, and then I played her negate. And so I would just place it back there on her, and then when somebody would die, she'd come up loaded with a very playable teamwork
Yeah.
and a negate. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah. Keith says, "Oh, sheesh, you got a great team. I did not. For the first draft pick, I somehow still got very unlucky." How could you go? You had the first pick.
Oh, Keith, is that Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did. He said something about his deck, and I looked down, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't look too well.
Oh, no. Oh, getting called out.
He got, I think he drafted Morgan in the first, as his first pick. But then it just kind of seemed like a hodgepodge after that. Yeah, I think it was hard to find characters that went well together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think one round he got stuck with Dracula as the last one.
Yeah, Dracula. Can't even win in a draft, can you, Dracula?
Yeah, I was going undrafted.
Yeah.
It's always like the last one that somebody has to take.
Yeah, it was so funny. One of the new guys in our pod says, "I was thinking about taking Dracula." And we both looked at him and said, "Don't."
Yeah.
Let him sit there. You don't need that 8 intellect.
Yeah, he ended up getting him anyways because it was the last one.
He got stuck with it. That's funny. And the goof says, "I played Tarzan for one of the first times a couple of days ago. I actually liked it, and his grid lines up perfectly with Leonidas."
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Tarzan guy right here. He loves to play Tarzan.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Tarzan.
It's a great character. Most of the characters in ERB are good.
Yeah.
The issue with them might be finding characters to play with them.
Yeah.
But it's usually not because they're not good. And that, of course, that does not include Dracula. Dracula is not
Yeah.
good. Andrew says Robin Hood needs shifters to be good or he gets smashed quickly.
Yeah.
All the combat guys have such similar grids. Trash, energy, great combat, decent, brute force, and intelligence.
I tried to put a 2 energy in my deck to, mix it up a little bit. No one could play the 2 energy.
That's hilarious.
That is bad. Holy cow. Goof says, "I like Tarzan's soft lockouts, gums up the works." Yeah, he's got some really, and he's got like 3 7s, right? Is it 3 or 2?
Just the 2, but
2,
one's
but then he
in-
can play a power card 7 for his third. He's got a 7 intellect, a 7 combat.
The 7 combat is not a 1 per deck, so you can play 2 of them.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what we used to call the AR. Nice. John says, "I drafted Saturday, had Sun Wukong, Leonidas, had an extra Leo, so I had an extra 8.
Wow.
Van Helsing and Tarzan in back. Joe still wrecked me with Harness the Wind." John, come on. Oh, yeah, she's amazing. I got my deck for this weekend now. I'm not going to change it.
Nice.
I'm not going to put the Wicked Witch on there.
Yeah, I think I got mine pretty settled too.
The one you played tonight?
No.
Oh,
That one I was just playing it to prove a point.
oh, it worked.
Just for argument's sake.
It didn't work. But does Corey have a deck? Yes, Corey does. I think he does. So we're ready. We're going to play test a lot tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Corey is going to close the store around 7:15 or 7:30 and come back and hang out with us.
Nice.
And I think Andy's coming around 8 o'clock. So we'll play until we decide everyone's good. If we need to play an extra game, I can stay as late as I need to.
Yeah, same here.
I only work a half a day on Wednesday because I got to leave and go to chess club. So I can stay up late on Tuesday. John says, Harness the Wind is even better when the Mummy is on the Witch's team. Yeah, because the Mummy can suck up some hits. As long as he doesn't get over 20 and Spectrum at the same time without energy, right, Nor?
Yeah. I remember in Dallas when I was playing, I played Phil Keffer first, and he absolute KO'd the Mummy, and I was like, I've never had somebody do that, actually. He was like, yep, 20 in 3 colors. And I was like, okay, thanks. It's like, all right, 0-1.
Oh, man. Jessica beat Phil.
In Dallas or yesterday?
Saturday.
Or Saturday.
You guys both did.
Wow.
So that's pretty good. I mean, you guys only been playing a short while, and you're beating some good players. So very happy. Now we just need to go do it this Saturday too.
Yeah, that's the goal.
beat
Different
everybody.
monster on this Saturday.
Yeah. Let's see if cardio's back up yet. Nope, they dropped the cards. Cardio's not up yet. Wow. I wanted to see how many people were registered for the event. I haven't looked lately. John says, anyone taking a few extra days in Boston, our modern tournaments are every Wednesday night. So if we show up on Wednesday and then and play moderns at your store, then Thursday we can see all the historical sites, and then come back on Friday
Sounds
and
like
play drafts all day and some modern in the evening. And I have my deck, my legacy deck. Have you? You going to play something different?
I'm done with Legacy.
You're not going to
Not
Boston.
going to Boston. I'm all done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I wish I could make it work. Well, you guys going Friday, I assume, right? Or Thursday?
We're going to fly out Friday.
I don't know. I might make it work, but it would have to be like a last minute
Yeah.
decision.
All right. So we might have to do that one without you.
Yeah.
We probably should do it without Jessica too. The way the store ran without her all weekend. Those clowns. This Friday's big. John, are you ready for this Friday? It's not a Bo Jackson weekend, but it is what Gundam. Gundam's set 2. Going to be a big one. Then we got Riftbound at the end of the month. John, you excited for Riftbound? So we got to get another set of Overpower out soon. So they're only going to get one out this whole year. Who is Daniel Nordonsky, Phil? I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
I don't know.
All right. Sorry to hear that news, whoever he is. Is he a hockey player? It looks like a last name of a hockey
It
player.
does, yeah.
But I don't know. So we can quit playing Legacy here for a little while and just play Modern.
Yeah. I need to switch my mind over. Gotta remember I don't have as much defense. Can't just use it up.
Yeah, I want to get back to playing Legacy stuff after we wrap up November. John says, my allocations were bad. I'll be out of Gundam 10 minutes after opening. Wow. Yeah, mine were bad too, but I can last more than 10 minutes because I don't have the foot traffic you do. And I don't even remember how much I got coming. Guys were asking me all weekend, and it's like, I don't know. But it's a hot game right now. But I really, really want an Overpower set by Christmas.
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm counting down the days for that new set to come out.
Yeah. And I'm kind of excited to hear for them to start spoiling some stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need a whole list, but show us something, and let's see what's coming. You guys are going to love the set. It's just taking forever to get here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because when we were playtesting, as soon as I saw the cards, gravitated towards one mechanic and one set of characters, and then you went to a whole nother side of it, and Corey went to another side, Jessica went to one side. I think we had like 3 different grid decks, and it's like, this is crazy. And this was like all of our immediate reactions. So we excited to see what everybody else thinks and what everybody else gravitates towards. So
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
It will. I think there's something for everybody in the Invincible set. Although, was combat still good? The combat was the weakest of the 4, if I remember right. It's been so long since I had the playtest cards out.
Yeah, I think it was, but like, it doesn't need any more help.
Well, this is true. But I mean, within the set.
Within the set, it might have.
Although, I think they put some. They changed a lot of the Walking Dead characters. So I don't think we really have a clue what some of the Walking Dead characters are going to be like.
Yeah, I remember not being a huge fan of the Walking Dead characters. I feel like they weren't as strong as some of the Invincible characters, but
Yeah.
looking at the cards that they released,
Yeah, that starters.
those starters, yeah, some of them look like they got better. So
Yeah. I'll ask Joe if he's got any starters left. Have him send some out here.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, Daniel was a popular chess grandmaster streamer, 29 years old. That's just awful.
Oh wow.
John says he might get a whole half hour out of the Riftbound allocation. Wow. Andrew says, I'm going to buy a store level amount of Invincible, LOL.
Yeah, we might too, me and Jessica.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. God, I might have to take out a loan to buy everything.
Yeah. We're gonna try to save up, probably get a case just as soon as it comes in.
Yeah.
Open it on the stream.
Yep. John, you're only getting 22 boxes out of the 108 that you ordered? That is awful.
Oh, wow.
That's 20%. Ooh. Hey, John, how are you? John, was you in there earlier? That seems like an odd thing to say on your first entrance into the chat. Just tomorrow. LRG has a live stream tomorrow night. Oh, there you are, John. I see you. Oh, I don't see you. That's the wrong John. Well, John, if you said something earlier and I missed it, I apologize. Good to have you. Oh, you know what? I did see something about them doing a Tuesday night live stream.
Yeah, curious, but I don't remember what they're talking about. But I'll be joining while we're playing. I'll probably turn it on.
Okay, good. John says Michonne was more than enough. Yes, Michonne's going to be very good.
Yeah.
During playtest, combat was okay, less defense than in ERB combat, except for Michonne. Michonne's got a lot of ways to defend the Reaper, right? Or a couple ways. But, all right, Phil, thanks. I will check out his tutorials. Maybe the kids would like it.
Tomorrow, the Overpower LRG guys are doing a Skybound preview tomorrow at 7 on Discord, YouTube, and Facebook.
Ah,
So it'll be the starter deck preview, showing some character spotlights and fulfillment updates,
oh,
which will be huge.
yeah, we're all supposed to be getting uncut sheets this month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to fulfill the uncut sheets and the rule books. The rule books that'll be outdated the day before we get them. Man. All right. John says he was quiet before. Okay. Thanks, John. Good night, John. You're going to see most of us in Boston. Boston is going to be the second biggest event of the year, right behind Ohio.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah, I think so. He's going to get 40, 45, 50.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you can get to 60 for that like we did for the regional. But, yes, he's going to have a bunch of people in Boston. John's, there's two Johns. John from Boston just checked out. The other John is the one who helped me with the OP Cup. He was judging with me.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And he says he's got post-it notes ready for the rule book.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Must have a few questions for them. John, it'll be good to see you again. When you coming back? Don't tell me Origins either. The other John says, I hope you're right. John, I think you're going to pack the place out, buddy. Especially getting Nordicom.
Yeah. I'll have to see if it's driving distance.
Oh, no, Boston?
Yeah.
That's like 11 hours. That's not driving distance.
I don't know.
In your car?
Yeah, I might have to rent one. Man.
Leave on Monday.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, man.
God.
Yep, John, you'll definitely be back for the Nationals. At the very latest, we'll see you then. Uh-oh. Andrew's got one. Says, speaking of roles, did you guys hear about Lancelot and Van Helsing rolling? Can't throw Universe with JW follow-up. What? And Lancelot, Sword and Shield doesn't stack with them either. Or get +2 with Teamworks.
Huh.
Why can't you can't throw Universe with JW follow? Oh, right. It has to be a basic power card. The power card can't to be played with the universe card. Yes, that is. I didn't think that was new. Lancelot's sword and shield doesn't stack with them either, or get +2 with teamworks. And John says, "Yep, it's an 11-hour drive to Boston for us." And he knows because he drove it to Columbus.
Oh, I might be able to get away with it. We'll see.
Yeah. Power card attack means no universe, apparently. Andrew, it doesn't, but they make the rules say whatever they want. And they think that being able to play a JW with a universe card is too powerful. So they just said, no, you can't do that. It's probably nothing in the rules that would say you can't do that, except it's too powerful. So they nerfed it. Andrew says, Lancelot got another nerf because Sean was telling people his +2 persisted with teamworks or could be triple stacked. I don't know. Why would Sean be telling people that? Or why would it not be allowed? I really need the ruling on the card that came up in Phil's game against Tyler. When Juggernaut's 8 is played and there's 2 cards placed on that character, who decides which card gets discarded? Phil, as the player of the Juggernaut 8, thinks he gets to.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's the person getting attacked that would decide.
But it definitely is not clearly stated on
It
the
is
card.
not. No.
And then Ty had one too that he followed up in my post when I mentioned that question that he wanted to get. And now I can't remember what that one was. Andrew says, rules just need to be clear. That's all I advocate for. Yep.
Yeah.
And Phil says, it says power card, not power card attack. Not new. I didn't think that was a new rule. And then Boston John says, you can fly to Boston in under 2 hours plus airport security time. Yeah, we're flying. I'm not doing that drive.
Yeah, I might decide that Friday and just jump in the car and go.
You won't make it.
Friday?
Friday.
I'll leave Friday at like noon.
You'll show up at Saturday morning.
Yeah, knock on the door at the Airbnb.
Oh man, those were the days when I used to do that kind of crazy stuff. But Phil and I drove to Boston one time.
Yeah.
And that sucker stayed up all night the night before working. And I literally drove the whole way. And
Wow.
we got in really late Friday night. And it's like, oh, I ain't never doing this again. Because I could pull over and stop at a rest area and sleep a little bit if I wanted to. But
Yeah.
we wanted to get there in time to see the Red Sox game. And I made him drive all the way home. I was like, dude, I drove you all the way out here. You can drive me home.
Yeah.
He said, no problem. And it wasn't, as you know, Phil don't sleep.
Yeah.
So at that point, it wasn't. But boy, he sure slept on the way out to Boston. Andrew says, what says power card, not power card attack? Andrew says, correct. And Lancelot, sword and shield, says exact same thing, which is why I confused that Sean rolled differently. Phil says, can't use universe with Deathbird power card defense from reserve as well. I would agree. But Dave cleared it up and rolled them both the same way, says Andrew. Phil says, Dave taught me that one as well. Okay. And the goof says, I'll get the car ready. 47 hours driving from the Bay to Boston. He said,
Oh, wow.
San Francisco, 47 hours. That's just 2
crazy.
days. As long as you got a gas car, you got an electric car, you ain't going to make it in 47 hours.
Gotta stop every hour and a half to charge. Crazy.
I'm looking forward to going back to Boston, even though it won't be during baseball season,
Yeah.
which is the biggest thing last time we went was that it wasn't during baseball season.
Maybe we'll stay that Sunday, stay for a Patriots game or something.
You know, Corey said the same thing, but we left really early Sunday morning, but we should have planned it out and went to a football game. The problem is I'm not a cold weather fan.
Oh,
And if it's cold, I don't want to go to a football game.
Just bundle up, yeah.
You can't just bundle up, especially if you're up on high and that wind comes
Oh
blowing
yeah,
in.
that's a good point.
Yeah,
you have some good seats.
no. But I wouldn't mind seeing a Patriots game.
Yeah, and they're good again.
Are they good? That was just what I was getting ready to ask. Are they any good right
Oh,
now?
yeah.
Okay.
Drake May's on a heater.
All right. I've never been to a pro football game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be in fantasy football, and I was pretty big following the games and all that stuff. But I never really wanted to go because it was mostly winter.
Yeah, fair.
And it's like, I'm not doing it. I was a Bengals fan, but I was really a 49ers fan. And one year, the Niners were coming to Cincinnati. And a guy that I worked with said he had a buddy who wanted to get rid of some of the games of his season tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, I'll take that 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
I'll buy those off of him. He said, that's the only game he wants to go to this year.
Oh no!
Like, so
Of
that
course.
was the closest I ever got to going to a professional football game
Yeah.
right there. The traveling goof says 5-2. 5-2 what? What did I miss?
The Patriots are 5-2.
Oh, the Patriots are 5-2. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Or the Bengals.
I don't know. Not good. I think they're 3-3 actually. They might be
3-3, 3-4.
They might be 3-4.
They just can't play without that quarterback.
Yeah.
Um,
Joe Flacco's playing pretty good though.
yeah. Did he win that game Thursday night?
Against Aaron Rodgers? No,
Yeah.
they lost to the Steelers.
By one?
But yeah, barely.
That's too bad. All right. Well, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Did we cover everything, Nor?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
we did.
they beat the Steelers. Sorry.
They did beat the Steelers
I didn't
by
stay
one.
up late enough for that. Yeah.
By one, right?
By 2.
2. Oh, it was a last-second field goal.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. I do remember hearing
They
something
are
about
3
that.
and 4.
3 and 4. Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
Get a better defense or offensive line to protect that quarterback, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so Dave cleared up that muddy water with the power cards. Now he needs to clear up the muddy water on that Juggernaut 8. Go Mariners! One game away from our first World Series. I think we're rooting for you. Who are the Mariners playing in the playoffs?
I'm not a baseball guy. I have
No,
idea.
what?
I tried. I watched the Dodgers a little bit. It's pretty fun.
No.
Watch the Reds a little bit.
Okay. But we don't root for the Dodgers.
Yeah, but
We don't root for the Dodgers.
it's more fun watching
We
the
don't
Dodgers
root
than
for
the
the
Reds.
Dodgers or the Yankees. They're the two teams we do not root for.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. I wouldn't mind seeing the Mariners in the World Series. Man, their catcher's amazing. Skittle Daddy! Sorry I'm late. We'll re-listen tomorrow. Yeah, buddy. Sorry, you're so late. I was just getting ready to sign off. It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, the playing the Blue Jays. Whoops. I forgot. Yeah, Howard said go Jays earlier in the chat. I'm not a Blue Jay fan because they're in the same division of the Red Sox. So I think I'll root for the Mariners. Andrew, I'm with you. Go Mariners. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And watch for the stream this Saturday. I'll get a hold of someone at LRG and make sure we can get set up and stream for you again. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you guys. Nice. That was
Not
fun.
43 people tuned in.
Wow.
We're getting back up there. 20 at one time.